Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Mike Morgan is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
So stepping in, Lenny Dykes, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Liner towards second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
So digging in now, Mariano Duncan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Sanchez comes up with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Standing in, Dale Murphy. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. A ball and 2 strikes now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Another 2-2 offering. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Another full count offering on its way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Fouled off. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sosa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Terry Mulholland, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy is doing quite a job against lefties. He's held lefties to an under 200 batting average to start the season, so he's doing a lot of things right when the lefties step into the batter's box.
Ready now, Sammy Sosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. This is lifted out to left. Chamberlain moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround from that number 3 hitter. It just seems like something is off at his swing. I don't know if it's timing or he's not picking up the ball. Maybe he just needs a day off. He just doesn't look right.
Now at the plate, Mark Grace. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 to short. Bell has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box now, Ryne Sandberg. Drilled on the ground to short. Bell is up with it. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Dave Hollins is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Fouled away. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, number 29, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box, Darren Daulton, and he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So in now for Chicago, Andre Dawson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there.
Batting
That's a back
fifth.
foot slider.
The left
Usually
fielder,
those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Derek May. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top.
This guy was just born to hit. How about his last one? 3 hits in his last game, and he's looking to build more on that in this one today.
The 1-1. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Dawson aboard here at first with nobody out. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The shortstop.
And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
The next Cub up, Ray Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded to short. Bell gloves it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7. The catcher, Joe Girard.
At the plate, Joe Girard. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Line to the right side, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Wes Chamberlain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again,
shortstop.
Remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now, Juan Bell. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now.
Pitcher.
That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Stepping in now, Terry Mulholland. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. Sanchez is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Morgan. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Sean Dunton. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Sammy Sosa waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw into second. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Into the box, Sammy Sosa. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
In now, Mark Grace. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Dykes makes the play, 1 away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with 1 away.
Now batting second baseman, Ryne Sandberg.
Stepping up to the plate, Ryne Sandberg, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Andre Dawson. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Derek May, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error, and 3 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Striding into the box, Lenny Dykes back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. The 2-2 one more time. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Sanchez over to his left. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mariano Duncan.
Into the box now, Mariano Duncan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Up next for Philadelphia, the right fielder, Dale Murphy.
Coming to the plate now, Dale Murphy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1 home is looked at off the plate for a ball. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Ray Sanchez. The 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Hollins is there, and that's the first out.
The batter.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you can see there, neither of these guys will get too much higher than this. 92 on the one hand versus an even 90 on the other. Digging in, Joe Girard. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. And that's low, ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Morgan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Morgan. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Now batting, the third baseman, Sean Dunton.
Digging in now, Sean Dunton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Dykes on the move, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Sammy Sosa.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Sammy Sosa. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Girard, the runner at third. Morgan over at second. Dunton at first. 1 gone. Here now the 2-2. Softly hit down to third. Likely no shot at 2. There's 1, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
The first baseman.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily. Standing in now, Mark Grace. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 1-2, and a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here comes the payoff pitch. Fouled off. Fouled away. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Fly ball right down the line and left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Into the box, number 29. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Ground ball left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
In now, Darren Daulton. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
Stepping in now, Wes Chamberlain. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here's another 2-2. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so
next
far.
for Philadelphia,
That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so
Juan
this pitching staff
Bell.
clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Juan Bell. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Sosa is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night on the north side, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So coming to the plate, Ryne Sandberg. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Chamberlain ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 13, Andre Dawson.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Andre Dawson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Derek May.
In now, Derek May. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Ready for another shot now, Ray Sanchez. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Hit to third. To his left, Hollins. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Terry Mulholland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2. Now another 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Lenny Dykes. Softly hit here to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Mariano Duncan.
So striding forward now, Mariano Duncan. He flew out in his last at bat. The 1-2. Pops this one up. Sandberg is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Joe Girard. The 1-2. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. A sizzler that time, but the leadoff man is retired to begin the home 6th.
Morgan.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Mike Morgan, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready once again, Ryne Sandberg. Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Won't get a decision in this one, but except for a few mistakes, he pitched pretty well here this evening. Mitch Williams comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here.
Mitch Williams.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That was a big strikeout
The
there,
right
guys.
fielder, number
The best
13,
pitchers have the ability to
Andre
strike guys out when they
Dawson.
really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box, Andre Dawson just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Now batting, left
Well, he was
fielder,
definitely struggling
Derek
coming into this one, but I think we
May.
could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, Derek May, and he fouls this one off. One and two. Here it is. Hard hit ball to short. And a fine play there up the middle. May have saved a run as the inning is.
Your
Chuck
attention,
McElroy
please.
has been summoned
Now
from the
pitching for
bullpen
the
as he'll do
Cubs.
so to start the eighth.
Number 35, Chuck McElroy. Pinch hitting
Mickey
for the
Morosini
Phillies,
is going to be asked to
Number
get things
12,
going here as a lead off the top of the
Mickey
eighth.
Morosini.
And it's fouled away.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now coming into pinch hit, Dwight Smith. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 52, Jim Bullinger.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Philadelphia Phillies came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Mitch Williams claims the win out of the pen, his first. Keith Shepard closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight.